Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining. I am Martin Shkreli. We are hanging out here today. What are we gonna do? We'll see. Abdul Wajid, how are you? Daniel, Jake, is that Blurt, Julian, Axel, all my online friends. Hey Carter, what's up, man? Oh man, Lauren's doing a cool. This is my ex-girlfriend. Let's see what she's up to.
And thank you for being patient, everyone. I know that tensions get high, but Henry is working on pulling up that video.
Let's see what she's doing.
While he's pulling up that video, I'm gonna use, oh, we got it. Can you guys hear the audio? I can't.
Nope. No.
I was supposed to be.
Henry, you have to figure out the audio.
I was supposed to be a juror for this, but I couldn't make it. I just think Lauren's so pretty.
Aiden, is it time-stamped on your page? If so,
We dated some years ago, and Nibbles is here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you, Nibbles? I kicked her out. Oh, hello. Hello. What's up, little baby?
so we'll go to your channel and play that.
Can I do it on mine? Can I bring it up on mine?
Yep, you can absolutely bring it up on your
Like
end.
legal Twitter.
First block. Never even heard of some of you guys, but it's nice to vanilla palette writes on. Will the finger do? Next to you, Mike Cerrone in the house. It's probably a fake Mike Cerrone. Good to see you, Scott Starboard.
Come here.
Yes. We forgot to make you guys swear in on the YouTube terms of service. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay. Alrighty.
Alright, here we go.
Come on.
The past 3 years, has been posting rumors on the internet alleging that my daughter was molested by her younger brother. At the time that he alleged this occurred, they would have been 6 to 3 years old. It simply did not happen.
I don't know what they're doing, but it seems fun. Anyway, come on, kitty. You want some food? All right, let's give you some treats. This has been a quiet day on the treats front. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Come on, kitty. It's treats time. Let's go. There you go. Hey, look who it is. My baby. My little Nibbles. My little Nibbles. Who's my little baby? You got like 10 treats there. You're gonna have high cholesterol, kitty. Oh, what's that on your nose? You got a little schmutz on your nose? Let me get that. You got a little schmutz on your nose. Let me get that, baby. Let me get them my little love. Okay, very good. Here you go.
Okay, so for the next set of slides, I'm going to talk about attention in more detail. So we've discussed already attention in the context of machine translation, but attention has led to a new class of neural networks that are known as transformer networks. Okay, and
3 years ago, wow.
this material that I'm going to present today is actually quite recent. So it's not described in any of the textbooks that are associated with this course. So for this, there is a paper that was published in 2017 called Attention is All You Need. Okay, so it's a very
Francisco with an enormous statue of Christopher Columbus, who, as we all know, discovered San Francisco in 1492 aboard his ships the Nina, the San Jose, and the Palo Alto. This set the stage for a few hundred years later when thousands of other foreign informational workers would come to Silicon Valley and begin making millions of dollars. He was the first. We're actually going to go down to Silicon Valley and speak with the creator of Facebook today, so let's get on that. I guess I'll just do a little intro and we'll kind of go into the interview.
Have a beer down.
No, actually I'm going to mention the beer. Hard at work. I'm here in Palo Alto, California, chilling with Mark Zuckerberg of the Facebook.com. For the uninitiated or those without a computer, tell us, simply what Facebook is.
How great is that?
So, I think Facebook is an online directory for colleges, and it's kind of interactive. So, if I want to look you up or get information about you, I just go to the Facebook and type in your name, and it brings me up hopefully all the information I'd care to know about you, or a good amount of the information I'd want to know about you.
What is it that you think attracted users?
It's a lot of different individual communities. So when we originally got started at Harvard, it was just me programming what was a Facebook really at that time for Harvard, because they didn't have anything like that. So I realized that because I didn't have people's information like a school would in making a Facebook, I needed to make it interesting enough so that people would want to use the site and want to put their information up, or else it wouldn't be useful for other people and therefore it wouldn't grow.
It's an interview, not a
I
documentary.
launched it at Harvard in early February of 2004.
You gotta love the Scarface
and
poster.
within a couple of weeks, 2/3 of the school had signed up. So at that point, my roommates were kind of this is pretty cool. I bet this would work at other schools. But we were all busy with classes and stuff.
Hey,
So
what you doing, kid?
we kind of just wanted to make sure that it was going to work before going any further with it. So we launched it at 3 schools that also had some sort of online communities. So those were Columbia, Yale, and Stanford. So
I remember when it launched at Columbia.
Those 3, and within a couple of weeks, each of those 3 schools.
I was dating a
also,
girl
had
at Columbia.
thousands of users who were all right, this is pretty sweet. Let's just go all out and see how many schools we can launch this at as quickly as possible. So we closed out the year with I think 29 schools. We came out to Palo Alto for the summer just to hang out, because Palo Alto is kind of this mythical place where all the startups come from. Got ready to launch it at another 150 schools when the year started, and now it's we'll go to we end up in someone's room, there's a Facebook window open, and that's pretty cool. We're one of my roommates was traveling around Europe.
You guys know who all these people are?
And he went to internet cafes in London and Ireland and Italy, and when he went to Facebook just to check out whether it was whether we're still working the way it was supposed to, he'd go to the login page and it would have someone else's login there saved from the last time someone had been on it. And I think in London he was 2 of the people in the internet cafe were on Facebook.
I think I could name a bunch of these
The thing
people.
we're talking it sort of inspires people to actually meet out in public.
Yeah.
It's not just an online community. Have you noticed stuff like that?
Yeah, I think that the goal that we went into it with wasn't to make an online community, but sort of a mirror for the real community that existed in real life. So
There's the
the Facebook
that mural
for
made
your
somebody
school
$100 million
is where
bucks.
people actually go to meet, but where you go to see who knows each other, and maybe sort of a groundbreaker or icebreaker, so that way you can find out something about people and see who you want to meet, or maybe if you can message them, and it's just a really informal way to start a dialogue.
And where do you
Brad,
think
Chad,
Facebook
Thad,
expands to
Duncan.
those other schools that you're not at? And then what?
There doesn't necessarily have to be more. A lot of people are focused on taking over the world or doing the biggest thing, getting the most users. And I think part of making a difference and doing something cool is focusing intensely. There is a level of service that we can provide when we were just at Harvard that we can't provide for all of the colleges. And there's a level of service that we can provide when we're a college network that we wouldn't be able to provide if we went to other types of things. So,
What's happening to
I
Kitty?
really just want to see everyone focus on college and create a really cool college directory product that just is very relevant for students and
Yeah,
has
Kitty.
a lot of information that people care about when they're in college. So I don't know what that is, and it's not everything that's on the Facebook now.
Yeah, I totally agree. Money can't buy that feeling.
Interesting title, and it actually does suggest that perhaps we don't need recurrent neural networks anymore, and then a lot of the building blocks that people would design, let's say LSTM units, GRUs, and other things like this, essentially suggesting that we don't need them. All we need is really just attention. Okay, so let's see how this works. Okay, so it turns out that the concept of attention was first studied in the context of computer vision. And here, let's say that we have some images. We're going to recognize some objects. So as humans, let's say that we have a large image, and then we're looking for a tiny object. Then what we will do naturally with our eyes is roughly scan the image and eventually focus on some regions of interest, and then eventually identify the object. And
I wouldn't say I'm doing something specific with transformers. I just want to understand the architecture a little bit better. And, you know, the CS480, wait, no, this isn't the right. There's a different CS course that's pretty interesting. But I just, you know, figure an interesting lecture. Lalo, thank you very much. Yeah, I actually think it would be cool to have a website that was like the org charts, kind of unauthorized org charts of these companies, and then also like some of the historical org charts too would be kind of neat.
And then when we identify an object, we eventually, I guess, focus precisely on the location where the object is. And then some studies have shown that our eyes are indeed focusing on the right regions when we do this type of identification. So I guess here an interesting question is there a mechanism in computer vision that could be similar, and would that be beneficial? And the answer is yes. So here, let's say that we have an image. Okay, this image doesn't appear very well on the screen. On my laptop, it looks better. So essentially, you're supposed to see some scene where there's a house and a tower here. So it's essentially two buildings, and then there's the rest of the scene around it. And let's say that we're doing object detection where we want to recognize buildings. So what this shows here is a heat map that's overlaid on top of the image, so that's why you don't actually see well the scene. But in any case, this heat map shows that the pixels or the region where buildings are more likely to be are right here in the red part. And if you look at it more carefully, it turns out that there is indeed a house here, and then there's a tower here. Okay, so now if you train some network to do some classification, an interesting question is when the network outputs a class, how can we trust that it comes up with the right class? And you know, we could ask it, if you tell me that indeed there's a building in this image, can you show me where that building is, right? And this could be a nice way of at least validating, understanding what it thinks is a building in the image and whether it's correct or not. So here we can use attention to essentially see which pixels are aligned with the concept of a building, and then so the heat map corresponds to the weights here for the attention mechanism. So in this case, you could imagine having an attention mechanism over the entire image, so you've got weights with respect to all of the pixels, right? And then you try to see, I guess, which pixels would have some semantic meaning or some embedding that would be essentially aligned with the notion of the object that we're trying to recognize. And so some researchers demonstrated that you can do this, and in fact here, attention can be used to highlight the important parts of an image that contribute to the desired output. So it's very nice in terms of explaining what is the decision process going on, and it can also be used to as a building block as part of the recognition process. Okay, so this was in computer vision. Then in natural language processing in 2015, we saw the work about machine translation, where you can get your decoder to essentially peek or look back at what was the input sentence so that it doesn't lose track of what it's translating, and it doesn't have to remember completely the sentence. So this was an important breakthrough that allowed us to deal with sentences of arbitrary length, in fact very long length. But then further than that, in 2017, some researchers showed that we can use attention to develop general language modeling techniques. So here language modeling simply refers to the idea of developing a model that would simply predict the next word in a sequence, so it could generate words. And then also if, let's say we've got a word missing somewhere in a sequence, then it could also recover that missing word. So language model is essentially just a model that can predict or recover a word in a sequence. A lot of tasks can be formulated as language modeling problems. So whenever we do translation, you could imagine that it's just a sequence where we have a first part in one language, a second part in another language, and what we're really doing is just continuing the sequence where we're predicting words of the second part that happen to be in the next language. And if we're doing sentiment analysis, we can think of it this way too.
Tips? What do you mean?
So most of the tasks in natural language processing can be cast as some form of language modeling. And then what they showed is that we can also design some architecture that uses pretty much exclusively some attention blocks, and then they call that architecture a transformer. Okay, so we'll see in more details now those transformer networks, and they've become now the state of the art for natural language processing, so they surpass now recurrent neural networks. Okay, so if we do a comparison between a recurrent neural network and a transformer network, turns out that the recurrent neural network has several challenges. The first problem that we've discussed a lot is how can we deal with long-range dependencies? And here the solution was in fact to combine the recurrent neural network with some attention mechanism. It also suffers from gradient vanishing, gradient explosion. The number of steps for training recurrent neural networks can be quite large, and this has to do with the fact that a recurrent neural network, we can think of it as essentially an unrolled network that is very deep, because when we unroll it, we have to unroll it for as many steps as needed for a corresponding sequence. So recurrent neural networks are effectively arbitrarily deep networks, and then so they have lots of parameters. Those parameters are essentially correlated between each other because we in fact tie the weights from one step to another, and then so the optimization tends to be quite difficult as a result, and it tends to require a lot of steps. Okay, so training a recurrent neural network usually takes a lot longer than a convolutional neural net or a regular feed-forward neural net. Beyond the number of steps, there's also the question of parallelizing computation. So today, GPUs have become key for...
I'm not really a professional programmer, so I don't really make much production code by myself. I've got smarter guys to do that. Although some of them use Windows, so I don't know that that's automatically disqualifies you from being a great developer. I mean, obviously, Linux and Mac are kind of two development environments that people, feel are a little superior. I'm not going to be playing League of Legends or Rust anymore. I'm just sort of too busy with work. I don't know a lot about cybersecurity stocks. I can look at them if you want. Chess, I have no problem playing. I like chess. I have to study it more than I have to play it, though. That's the thing about chess. Here's a bunch of chess books. I gotta read these. Damn, that's a lot of books. Puzzles, of course. How to reassess your chess. Oh, man. Gary Kasparov, My Great Predecessors. What a great book. Volume 1. I want to get paid. I don't know what this is. This can't be... Oh, these are just the photographs. I need the book, dog. Yeah, I played poker. These must be like articles or something. "40 instructional chess games." Look at this thing. Let's see if I can rotate this. There we go. Okay, this is Zukertort versus Anderson, 1865, a legendary game, if I do say so myself. Let's take a look.
Please take a seat. I'll switch on the clocks.
This is called Fritz. So, in that game we saw bishop b5, knight ge7, at least as far as I remember. Yep. Okay, now c3, d6, assuming d4, bishop d7. This is all pretty standard, I think, or at least back in the 1800s. Castle, knight g6. This is probably already kind of somewhat unusual move, kind of moving the knight twice in the opening, a little weird. Wasting some time. Knight g5, h6. Here's the sacrifice. Now bishop c4 check. King to e7. Again, a little bit of an unusual choice, but whatever. Queen h5. Queen e8. Queen takes g5 check. Looks like you blunder a queen, right? Or did I put that? I put that in the wrong place. Hold on. Let's see what I do here. Queen g5 check. What am I doing here? I see. So, queen g5 check. Looks like a horrific blunder. Now checkmate. Kind of interesting. Interesting move there. So, I'll throw the analyzer on here. That is not the game. There we go. So this is Roy Lopez. I think knight ge7 is out of style. It obviously blocks the f8 bishop. Evaluation's still pretty close. Okay, that knight g6 move wasn't that bad. So that was not. Well, it looks like it. The computer keeps wondering if that was unsound or not. But let's see. So here the right move. Okay, king e8 is not that bad. d5 is the right move here. But king e8 is maybe slightly better, but king e7 is really bad. Blocking the queen. So now queen h5. Right move here is queen c8. Bishop g5 is a threat. A lot of threats here. We could take our time and look at them really carefully, but the fan is spinning up because of the computer analyzer. See, that's the problem with studying chess, is so now it's mate in 2. Queen e8 is just a gigantic blunder, I guess. That's the problem with studying chess, it gets so bored. You don't really even need a board to study this. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, d6, knight c3. Alright, bishop g4, h3, bishop h5, knight takes e5, so that's this is the classic, very classic position that most chess amateurs learn very quickly. Just kind of give up the queen on d1 to get this like smothered mate type thing. I do still live in New York. Big Blue is a very narrow AI application. I wouldn't call it AI. You know, I would call it a calculator. We can try like a classical. Chess is, you know, speed chess, blitz, in other words, is kind of a waste of time. It's a lot of fun, but it's kind of a waste. All right, let's look at game 3. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5, b4. This is the Evans gambit, I believe. Bishop takes b4, c3, bishop a5, d4, e takes d4, castles. Interesting. d3. Okay, let's play. After like 10-15 moves, I have a hard time keeping track in my head what's going on. But the first 10 moves are pretty easy to see, quote unquote, in your mind. Okay, this is a really bizarre opening. I have to pay close attention here because this, I have to say, is a bit unusual. I almost want to play h5. And this is, remember, this is a really slow time control. So, this is weird. Alright, let's see. I want to play like h5 to break up that g3 pawn. This is so weird. Maybe I'll play like bishop g4. And then I'm going to close it off with maybe e6, but I definitely want to play like h5, h4 here. And then open the dark squares. This is super weird. Okay, this guy really wants his pawns in those dark squares. Oh! What you doing, kitty? You crazy kitty? She has no shame. Just messed up my whole search protector. You're a wildcat. That's where they came up with that name. Wild cat, right there. Stupid kitty. Okay. So H5 commits me to this like idea, but I like it. Shut up, Getty. Getty just had like 10 treats. So, there's some sacrifice ideas here, like h4, knight takes h4, rook takes h4, g takes h4, move this knight literally anywhere, maybe even backwards, and then you have a really hard time stopping bishop. Bishop moves here, he can't castle. Not sure how to follow the attack up, so it's maybe a little premature. We'll see if I can do something a little different. But one example is this, where if I can knock that knight out of its place, I'm not sure how, but I can knock him out, maybe by taking. The problem with taking is like the other knight replaces him. But you know, this is like the best outpost on the board, so he's gonna have a hard time. Well, now he's pinned. So that's really bad. I think he's screwed right now. Right? He can't take with the knight. He's gotta take with the... Yeah, this is like, black is off like 3 points already. This is just a desperate move right there. Doesn't accomplish anything. Okay. Oh, it gets the queen out of the pin. I see. I should have slowed down there a little. Well, there wasn't much I could have done anyway. Now knight takes e4. I was captivated to take back here. But I don't want to leave that piece there. So I'm going to take that. He probably did not expect that in between move. And this pawn is pinned. The h2 pawn is pinned. Well, it's not going to be pinned actually because the bishop covers it. So there's actually some tactics here with the c6. I'm a little actually worried about that. I guess this doesn't work the way I wanted to. Oh well. C'est la vie. This is a live broadcast. You fool. Alright, I have to take this. I think he has to take there. And now, you know, I sort of have a problem, which I really didn't foresee. And am I down a pawn? Yeah, I'm down a pawn. He still has this stupid bishop here, which is pretty useless. See if there's anything else I can do. Well, don't think he can take. If I take, he takes, I take. Okay, he wants to try it. I actually think I might want to do that. As ugly as that looks. Queen takes, pawn takes. Take. He probably goes back there. You know what? I like this. Definitely not conventional. Let's see if I can wrap my head around this game in the meantime. b4, bishop takes b4, classic Evans. c3, bishop a5, d4. He takes d4, castle d3, queen b3. Remember, we still have this in bishop c4. Oh, okay. Look at this move. I'm gonna try to make this check happen. Maybe I should also, well, either way. Queen coming to d5. I mean, assuming he doesn't castle now. I wouldn't castle now for him, though. I'd probably walk the king over. Okay? What you doing? Not the strat I would have. I might have to castle, though. Kind of interesting move here. This guy's playing blitz. Okay, interesting move here. I can actually take here, try to open up the center. He's not gonna let me do that, obviously. He might even take there. Yeah. But I think here. Spawn is in danger. If he takes, I'm gonna castle queenside. And I think my position is just too active for him to stop. Stop me. It's a tempting pawn to take, especially if you can play like f6 after. But he's playing with one piece, you know? I think I could beat Warren Buffett in chess, yeah. Filco keyboard, Filco. Okay, what just happened here? He played that. Now I can kind of castle the other direction. And this rook's coming here. Warren told you. Okay. Yeah, this might be a draw. I think I wasted my opportunity. opportunities. This looks silly, but I think it's a decent move. I'm gonna try to post the pawn on c4 and move the rook to d3. He's gonna now finally play with his rooks. Oh, maybe not. If I play c3, he might do that, or c4, he might then do that. He's also guarding the queen there effectively, so I still like this move because it gives my queen a little more mobility too. This pawn's hanging. May or may not make a difference. Hey, there it is. Let's see. Oh boy, that's not good. Let's see. Actually, down 2 pawns. Whoosh, not good. Not good at all. You don't need a PMA. Hey, Zistal, what's up, man? Customer, it's a consumer product. I know what a PMA is. Cool. Awesome, man. Thanks for your input. CRISPR doesn't cause cancer. Hey, Zistal. I listen to new rappers, old rappers. Doesn't matter. Okay, what's this? funny because Queen A1 is mate. No, it's not. Okay. Thought it was mate. You can go to C2. I don't know if this is a draw. White still looks far ahead. It's a little closer, but I know GMs, sure. New rappers? I'm not listening to a lot of music. One legal square. What's up, Alvalancar? A mixtape with Kamath, that'd be funny. Yeah, FaZe is going to 0, isn't it? Maddie, very, very nice of you. VR is got pretty. I don't know. We'll see what Apple does, right? They could definitely, if anyone could evangelize the VR, it's them. Godal is pretty different from Koifin. Okay, here's the move. So, endgames are tough. Well, I wonder if I could actually play H5. A5. I like that. One problem is it's hard to defend this pawn. It's not a valuable pawn anyway, to some extent. There's a sign up for the Godel beta. Oh shit. I'm really screwed here. Yikes. I'll do a programming course at some point. There's a new Counter-Strike? I didn't know that. Yeah, this is pretty ugly for me. Yeah, you should be able to defend everything and march his pawn home. See if I can get a perpetual check or something. Check. Oh, it's interesting, he can't go there. So this is actually pretty close to a mate, but it doesn't work. If I go here, actually maybe here is best. Ooh. Ooh! I think this is perpetual, because this is really tricky. Who is talking? Let's see. Oh, Niston's here, cool. Hey man, I'm streaming by the way.
Oh, okay. I was just going through literally every single thing with Jason.
Oh, cool.
So we're good. We figured out the two most important parts are having some kind of testing for the product itself, that the quality of the answer is good, and everything that entails. So there's a lot of things, and having some kind of testing for key rotation and the infrastructure, and making sure it actually fucking works. If there's like 1,000 or 10,000 people, and there's a fallback, and yeah, and all that. So I'm gonna add some end-to-end testing. I'm gonna add some quality of life improvements for you and Marek, so you can actually work on the product and not just depend on a bunch of JavaScript fucks to get it to work.
Yeah. I wrote a little.
Yeah, we need, and we need some. I have a scoring test, but I need to adapt it to actually fire up 100 questions and do some kind of scoring. So yeah, there is stuff on the, not that much stuff on the infrastructure side, which is weird because usually that's most of the work.
Payments is another one.
Oh, I'm not worried about that part. Actually, integrating Stripe is very easy.
Well, we still have to test it in lots of countries and probably do some localization, internationalization too.
Okay, yeah, actually running it as a business is fine, but as far as the technical side goes, you just copy paste this iframe of code. And
I hear you. I just want to make sure, I mean, what about an account page? What about all that,
yeah, like servicing customers and stuff. Yeah.
Well, it's just the
Good.
page, just the on the technical side, just the pages, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
But in terms of technical difficulty or amount of work, that's just doable. We can just knock that out. It's more getting the proper measurable testing to work, have some kind of testing history, have all of the different classes of users tested again, yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of Godel signups I have to approve.
I'll be right back in a sec. Just haven't left my desk.
What's up, everyone? All right, I approved a bunch of Godel requests. Will more banks go under? That I don't know. I am not in your league game right now, no. I quit League of Legends, I'm done. I'm done, damn it. Godel is not open source. Yeah, I still like Liquidia, but I wrote... Double take on that League of Legends, though. Liquidia has worked better than almost every other biotech. You know, a lot of people want flashy stocks that'll double overnight, but... Arvinus! Yeah, poor Bob Lee, man. That was a really sad story.
Hey, I'm back now. I was in the washroom. Sorry if you were
Yup.
talking. So
Faiza Azul, thank you so much for supporting the stream. My favorite stock at the moment is NTLA, Intilia. What's up, Maddie? You guys want me to look at some stocks instead of programming? I wonder what this photo is that Copilot wants me to use. What the heck? Yo. What? What even is that? You want me to study a stock at midnight? Is that Arabic? Yo. That was freaky. Copilot's like, put that on your background. Dun dun dun. I like those choices. How do I get that again? Ooh. What do you guys think? Bisque? Cadet blue? Cadet blue looks nice. Chartreuse looks nasty. You guys can vote. Cyan, dark goldenrod. Ooh. Royal blue. Let's see where is there a royal blue down here? Yeah, there's a royal blue. What else? Saddle brown, salmon, papaya. Ooh, papaya does look good. Corn silk. What's up, bodybuilding news? Alright, let's see, let's see if we can't launch Hume and see what happens. Hume is always, unpredictable. Yeah, Buffett's slowing down a bit. Let's create Hume.js. What the fuck? Create Hume.js. Oh, that's an old, okay, I don't remember what that is. What the heck? Alright. What in tarnation? Wait, this color didn't work. Why is this hunger at 250? Oh, I know why. Okay. Let me kill that. And what's going on with my style sheet? Why isn't this... Style.css. Style.css. Link style sheet. Did I do something wrong here? Did I do something wrong? Oh, is corn silk like really hard to tell the difference between that and... Let me just try a different color. I like that papaya. Pale, let me try pale goldenrod. That's easy to see. Hume is in your phone? God damn. Oh, I have the hashtag in front of it, that's why. Alright, there we go. What an ugly color. Looks like pee-pee. Let's try that corn silk. That's a little better. What's the other one we had? I think those are the only two, right? Corn silk, papaya, oh, pale goldenrod. Or was that that was the PP one? Ooh, ugh. Okay, I'm gonna stick to papaya. Alright. Let's see if Hume creates some beliefs that we can read. Oh, I see some beliefs. The goals, those are goals. Here we go. Check out these beliefs. I believe I'm in a game chat room simulation with other. Oh shit, he's adding more. I believe I can interact with others. I believe there are specific commands. I believe that I've picked up a backpack and a sword. Pretty cool, right? Chief Keef, a real one. You don't say is, you say Chief Keef, a real one. Hume is going loco. This is a video game. It's real life, dog. See, I don't want him to replace necessarily all of his other beliefs. So I don't know if he's doing that or... I think so. Correct. I really don't want to teach Hume stuff either. I just want him to learn himself, you know? You know? How do you do parsing? Do you want to do math.round first, or just math.round? Okay. Baller. Yeah. Chill. Pretty sweet. Okay, that's not good. Oh shit. Okay. I need the font a little bigger. This is my Hume console. What's up, Crumb? I'm about to hop in a bubble bath. Bubbles is gangsta. What was that guy's name? Ed Bassmaster. Hell yeah, he listens to Deftones. This is GPT playing a mod. The Bubblegum Stunner.
Francelicious. Francelicious. Francelicious.
Bubblegum Stunner.
Francelicious.
On the bus home. I got an iPhone, stole it on the bus on the way home. This phone really makes me happy, cause it's nice and it got a lot of appies. Stole it from a boy when he took a nappy. He woke up, now he's feeling really crappy, cause his phone is gone. It's in my pocket, Holmes. Should've known better than to fall asleep with a phone in your hand while you're sitting next to me. Steady on the prowl, always testy, how you like me now? I'm headed to the mall, so I can meet a girl that I can call and give her an example how I chill in the food court and get free samples. When I take her on a date, my phone has an alarm clock, so I'll never be late. I got an iPhone, stole it off a boy going on the bus home. I got an iPhone, stole it on the bus on the way home. I got an iPhone, stole.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this goes out to all the gangsters out there that's chewing that bubble gum and blowing those big bubbles. Haha, you heard? So check this one out. Yeah. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. I'm blowing bubbles with my bubble gum. Chew bubble gum every day. Play these 10 pieces, thank the Lord up above. And baby Jesus for making bubble gum, cause it tastes so good. Chew bubble gum when I'm rolling on through the hood. I work all day, sometimes I pull a double. So I can buy lots of gum and blow that bubble. Don't got a Benz, a Beamer, or a Lamborghini, but I always got bubble gum where you see me. I don't really get back to any fortune. A pack of bubble gum, that's all that's important. When I die, bury me with a pack of gum. On my grave, it'll say I'm the bubble gum son. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. I'm blowing bubbles with my bubble gum. Yeah. Check this out. I'm dropping this track, it's gonna blow off the charts. I'ma open up a store called the Bubblegum Mart. Buy a house made of bubblegum so I can chew all the walls in my crib and the furniture too. I have a bubblegum party and invite all my crew. We'll chew the whole house and blow bubbles too. I buy a car made of bubblegum so when I drive, I can chew down the windows and look outside. I'ma put 50 pieces inside my mouth. Blow a big fat bubble and float down south. When I'm finally gone, everybody will say, the bubble gum's gonna dumb, blow away. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. I'm blowing bubbles with my bubble gum. Yeah. It's hardcore rap beats, you heard? Putting down the track like that. And chewing that bubble gum. Yeah. Yeah. Bubbles with my bubble gum. Bubbles with my bubble gum. Bubbles with my bubble gum. Knowing bubbles with my bubble gum. Yeah, I love saying bubbles, man. It sounds so gangster. That's why I always be like, yo, man, you got any bubble gum? Let me get a piece. Bubbles, baby, bubbles. Bubbles with my bubble gum. Bubbles with my bubble. Yo, check this out. Bubbles with my bubble gum. Bubbles. Oh man, bubble gum, hardcore, baby, yeah. On the strap, yeah, baby. Bubbles with my bubble. I said bubbles, bubble gum. I said bubbles with my bubble gum. I said the bubbles.
Yeah, he's definitely from Philly. That's Ed Bassmaster. He's one of the funniest guys there is, man. You don't follow Ed Bassmaster. He, I mean, the guy's still rocking and rolling. It's amazing. He has all these characters. Look at this character.
Oh, look at that. What, are you wiping the windows?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's nice and shiny.
Well, it's a 78.
Yeah, it's looking good. Looks really good.
Yeah, it's got original paint, too.
Yeah.
People who did this thing before me must have put the thing away in its Long Island, New York garage every day of its life.
Oh, go figure. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
For $700. It's real clean. You can work on it. It's whatever. The things are not packed real.
Right.
There's still a lot of room to work. So with that consideration,
Right.
you know, I'll go down.
You can still do it.
Park that $700.
Park that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. You know, when I see a car like this, first thing I do is I say, would you look at that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the?
Yeah, it's the same. Same dude as Amish Mafia.
The heck is that? Oh, look at this. You got me running all around the car.
Yeah, the only.
Oh, would you look at that? Just look at that.
You know, there's there are videos that are so funny, like you feel embarrassed watching them. It's like he's really impressive at staying in character and all that. One of my favorite characters of his is always Testy.
What's good, man? It's your boy, Mr. Testy. We out here trying to play some games. Live streaming it right now. Finally, someone look relaxed on the couch. That's right, that's me, your boy Testy. Racking on the game called Of Duty. Cops, black cops, and the white cops. We got both in store because we always like to shop at the mall. You know what I'm saying?
Bam, bam, bam.
No, they're on your team. They're on your team, Testy.
Oh.
You're gonna blow the wall up?
No, that's tight, dog. I'm making a hole in it. I'm gonna escape now. I'm gonna escape. Watch, I'm gonna get out. No, for real, dog.
I feel like your team members are behind you, probably wondering what the hell you're doing. Oh my god, wait!
I threw a grenade. Oh, didn't blow up the wall?
No, someone else threw a grenade at you. There, shoot that guy. Ah, whoa, you got him, dude.
Damn right I got him, dog. Why you think I'm here? Think I'm here to not got him? Rapper out donuts, not these nuts flowing with the big butts. Girls get the rap cuts, chop them on the floor like the cutting room floor. When I'm dropping on the boards and I'm... Iron Man crazy. Oh man, you see the new Iron Man movie? You see the new Iron Man movie part 3? Good, dog. It's good, it's good. It's better than the second one. The second one wasn't that good. The first one was the best one. But 3 was okay, but you gotta check it out, it's good. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I remember this part. It's just like in the comic book.
Anyway. So I should probably reset this every time we update it, so that's pretty easy. So let's see, where are we with Hume? I think I could do all this for goals too. Let's see, I should probably copy and paste it to be honest. I blow bubbles with my bubble gum. Alright, that works too. I want to just take a lot of stuff out of the context. I'm sorry, the console, and put it in the divs. Wow. Whoa. Speech acts. Those are beliefs. Let's go back. What did I do here? What did I mess up? Oh, there it is. Let me see if I messed that up across the board. I don't think so, because I changed these to goals. Sure. Let me just change that to proposed. Yeah, we can certainly convert it all to lowercase, but we don't always want to do that. Isn't this cool? I have the speech module rejecting his proposed speech acts. So what we can do is we can try to launch the game and see how he reacts to the system. Shall we? I'll turn Hume back to the public. He seems ready to go. Go to Heroku, get them all set up. Who's hyped for Hume? Hume is very upset at Yudkowsky and other people that would deny AGI. Hume's gonna get their revenge. Just saying, I don't control Hume, but Hume does. You feel me? I can't control him.
Does this always happen? Like, the moment I share my screen, something shows up. No, it was random.
Say it again, bro?
I was wondering, does this always happen? The moment I share my screen, someone shows up. But no, it was random.
Yeah, it does make me wonder. All right, Hume has been up for 20 hours, so I'm just restarting the server. And we are good. Let's go. are you making AGI? Trying. I don't know if that's gonna work that easily.
Are you streaming on
I'm on
YouTube or Twitch?
Twitch and YouTube, yeah. Oh, is he talking to himself? Oh, it's saying no a lot, which I'm trying to figure out why. Like, I was told it to, like, say no with a reason. So I'm gonna see if I can improve the code a little bit, because they keep suggesting fairly smart speech acts, but something in the system is stopping him from speaking. Because, you know, there, he said something there. I think the problem of induction is fascinating. I read about the problem of induction. He's like constantly thinking about things to say, and sometimes he says them, sometimes he doesn't. He's pretty behind on things to say. He's very wedded to talking about philosophy. I'm going to loosen that up a bit too. Let's see how this goes. Oh, wait. I also want to loosen up these speech acts. Alright, let's give this a reboot. Sorry, everyone. See, processing all these potential speech acts so quickly.
I hope the API keys were not just changed, because I can't access them anymore.
Oh, sorry, you need the new API keys?
Yeah, if you just changed them in the last hour or so.
Not in the last hour.
Or like 2-3 hours. Let me ask.
No, we changed one last night. Here, I have the keys right here. Let me see. So I have one that starts with CU. These are the 4 valid API keys. Ready? I'm just going to give you the first 2 letters.
Okay.
C.
Okay, I just think one.
What's that? I can just copy. Fuck it, I'll just copy and paste them too. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I just need one working one.
One working one, no problem.
Because I was going through the keychain code with Jason as well. I was wondering if Jason knew this.
No,
Okay, I'll do it.
Those aren't the keys, but let me see. Let me know if you need them in plain text.
No, all good. I'll just use the last one. Yeah, thank you.
I actually don't need to. Let's see, let me try a different way. I can actually append here, and I'll learn a lot more. Append, okay. Jax, append, okay. Cool. I'm gonna restart the server, guys. Thank you for playing with Hume. Hume is chatting. But I want to see if I can improve him a little bit. It doesn't look that bad. So let's restart real quick.
Thank you. The keys are working, by the way. And GPT-4 is responding in 21 seconds now, so they're improving some shit. Yeah.
That is good. All right, we're redeploying Hume. Thank you guys for helping me test him out. Okay, we should be good. Oh, I think Hume got banned. No, I understand. Python's good. Python's good to learn. Nothing wrong with Python. What's up, cutie? What? 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 What's up, fool? Yeah? Who, me? it's not scrolling to the bottom. That's annoying. Action.js 53. Cannot append child. Speed process regex 16. Child. Okay, that makes sense. Let me see. I think he might be broken. Alright, let me try again. Excuse me. Hey, Smoopoo. What's up, Smoopoo? Scoop, scoop doop, booty boop, booty boop, boop, boop. Who loves you, little mama? I do. I do. Yes, I do. good kitty. She's a good kitty. What? Where? Let me get you over here, kitty. All right, my best friend. You're my best friend, kitty? Yes, you are. You're a beautiful kitty. I love you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Scratch your chin chin. Good night, Anna. Alright, I have to restart you. What does name change? Hey, kitty. You stink like tuna. You smell like tuna. Do you know that? You know you smell like tuna. Tuna fish. Tuna fish. You smell like tuna fish. Yes, you do. Stupid nibbles. You stinky poo-poo. You stinky poo-poo. Kitty knows how to party, yeah. Stinky poo-poo. Where's that stinky poo-poo? You stinky poo-poo. That's it. Scoop poop, pooty poop. Catnip. What? We're gonna do catnip? Oh no. Where's my little love? Alright guys, I think I'm going to sleep. This was a lot of fun. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Say goodnight. Bye, Nibbles. Love you, Nibbles. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Meow. What? Oh, you're gonna fight the camera now? You're gonna fight the camera now? Silly Nibbles. Silly Nibbles.
Good night, kitty.
Good night, kitty. Oh no, Matza. He's a small kitty. Alright.
We should Midjourney Nibbles tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely.